Hello, welcome to the next video on the TheSmp. I know it's been a minute, okay? So I've done like a little bit of terraforming work here. I really like it. I've also built that tree, but I built that on a stream. This is kind of just the first iteration. I think it's alright. I'll probably just keep it too big. That's there. That was kind of like a test. But I'm gonna go in a creative world and probably just kind of mess around. So this is a future build I kind of want to do. I'm going to let it sit here a minute though, marinate, see if I like it. But the biggest problem I have, even though I have the greenhouse, I need wheat, right? I don't have enough wheat. So what I want to do in this episode, minus maybe a few distractions, is get a wheat field, which is maybe a little weird, but yeah, I want a wheat field. And sadly, we don't have any of like the new cactus or any of the new like desert blocks, so I can't really add that into the wheat field. However, I'm still gonna try and make a wheat field because I need wheat, and under it, I might try and add a villager wheat farm, but that requires me, actually breeding up some villagers, which I think I've been doing. There should be some. No. Okay. Well, first of all, they're completely isolated, which could be part of the problem. Have I traded with you? Okay, I have. Have I traded with you? Yes. Okay, well, I need one of you to become a Fletcher. Okay, and then also on stream, I kind of restocked my shops, and I want to go see if they need restocking too. Right now, like, they need more stock to do. But however, kind of just want to see if they need more stock. Next episode, well, I need leather, right? But I need wheat to breed my cows so I can enchant my armor better. So, like, that's kind of the wheat farm. So, okay, nothing there. What about there? Nope. 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 Let me guess. Nope. 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 Shocking. But, yeah. Well, what does this shop have in stock, Like, that's my big question. Looting. That's all. Feather falling. Rest. Mending's obviously out. Sharpness 5. Better than what I got. That's efficiency and breaking. Fortune 3. Depth strider 3. Prop 4 actually not bad. Silk and placeholder. Let me guess, there's just, yeah. Like, that's mainly our episode is a wheat field. I need to terraform, like, this entire coastline still up. But, so I say we hop into a time-lapse of me kind of terraforming this land over here with my shovel. And, yeah, because I'm going to make this all, I think, slope down a little bit, because I don't like how like encompasses this area. So yeah, well, we will see you in this time lapse. So I got the day-night cycle, and I'm kind of just terraforming this area, nothing special. So like between the time lapses, I did some work. I streamed some. I'll put down the description, my VOD's channel. But yeah, I just kind of did it. Hello, I've been doing work, a lot of work. Some will say it's the most work they've ever seen. So first things first, I don't know why they're not breeding. Saying second, something may look a little different. I don't know what it is. I don't know what could be different around here. Okay, let's start with the obvious. We'll start with the very obvious. I barely extended the path. It's got a lot of gray and I need some more acacia. Now let's go to the very unobvious. There's a path, right? And now there's a wall here. Right, there's a wall which will be turned into stone and rocks. And then there's some weird sandstone thing. And that's all I've done. That's every little thing I've done so far. The wheat field is always here, right? And then the next thing is, I've also started work on the building over here. This is going to be like kind of like a farm storage area. Because I'm not going to have the best farms. However, I'm going to have farms like this, right? Where I'm going to actually kind of block that up. beep, blop, boop. Right? We gotta block this up right here, so no one can see right through there. And then we got the garden right there. But like, look at this. It's mud now. It's mud all the way through. Hi, chicken. We built that in stream. Oh, if you want to watch my streams, you know, go to my VOD or just go watch them live on Twitch. They're not the most interesting, but it's me. I'm not the most interesting. Also, we worked on the roof a little bit. Kind of did some weird stuff. But okay, I'll explain the wheat field. So as you saw in my last clip, wheat field, right? However, there's paths and stuff to make it a little more immersive because we don't have any of that. This is a silo. That's gonna be a silo, right? That's gonna be a fisherman's hut. This is gonna be like a butcher / like smoker's hut. This is gonna be a farmer's hut, right? Then that's gonna be like kind of like a wall into like the city, with like some buildings and rocks up here probably. However, it takes forever to get the entire land hoed, right? Because hoeing's hard. It's hard to be a hoer, you know? So, yeah. However, like, these are villager buildings. Okay, these are going to be villager buildings. And I also need to terraform this area. Right here still, right? Like, this area very much needs terraform still. I could probably just kind of work on this, like, more or less in my free time. Terraforming this area, because, like, it's not going to take a lot. It's just going to be, like, probably a little annoying to do. Right? Like, that's all it's really going to take. And here we have my house, which I still actively need to work on. But the problem with the wheat field is I don't have seeds. I actively have to work on seeds. You know what? There's a quick, easy way to fix that. It's called being rich. However, I'm not that rich. I have a little money. Not a whole lot of money. But I have just enough, you know, so I can afford maybe a few seeds. We'll go see. We'll go see. But, like, look at that base. I need to extend it. But, like, yes. I love it. I love it. It's an amazing base. I need to put a roof on that building. I want sales. I work at a grocery store. Give me my sales. Right. Oh, no. Cabbage, carrots, egg, sugar, beetroots, wheat. Wheat seeds? Wheat seeds. No, wheat seeds. I need the wheat seeds. Give me the wheat seeds. I need the wheat seeds, not anything else. Does no one carry wheat seeds? No. I don't think I can take from the community garden. Like, that's such a wrong thing to do. To take from the community garden. That's such a bad thing to do. Okay, I'm replanting it. You know, if I did something wrong, they'll peacefully let me know I did something wrong. Right? They'll let me know peacefully in a non-mean way. I can never do wrong, you know? Right? Like, that's definitely what we're gonna go with. Okay? And I was never here. What has happened over here? What has... Oh, it's a salmon thief still? No. I'm ignoring it. You know, like, we are ignoring the salmon thief. The salmon thief does not exist. You know, like, the salmon thief is not a real entity. You know? The salmon thief is unexisting. See, if no one's gonna take that, I'll take it. What's this? The haunted vessel. Doesn't look haunted to me. Imagine it being haunted. Like, haunted houses don't exist, you know? Oh, you know what? No, we're gonna get a try from this guy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We can talk about this, my guy. We can talk. Okay, we can talk. Oh no, there's more than one. There's more than one. We're out. We're out. We're out. So, what happened in here? You know what? I don't really want to know. Okay, see, the best flying you've ever seen. No one's ever flown better. I'm gonna go work on just towing the ground. Probably gonna go watch a Korean video. You know what? It's time. It's time. I have a diamond toe. Everyone needs a good diamond toe, you know? But not everyone has a diamond toe. That's mending. That's something unique. Only the cool people have a diamond toe with mending. You know? Only cool people. And I'm cool. Well, that's at least what I tell my... no one has 2 diamond toes. Now I'm special. I'm always special, though. I've been called special a few times. Anyhow, I will see you in the next clip. We are now actively on our final time-lapse of the day that I also streamed. But, I'm going to tell you a bunch about my plans and stuff after this clip. Okay, so hopefully in the time-lapses, which I did create, you saw me working. So, I've brainstormed a little more. Village is staying there. Farmer's house is staying there. Sellers is staying there. However, I don't want this to all just be a wheat field. I think that'd be boring, and me personally, I don't want to see that. So, I'm thinking, have you seen, well, you know, I want sunflower field, rose flower field, lavender field, right? I don't actually know their names. I also think beetroot and carrot would be pretty cool. Beetroot, carrot, and potato, just like one field of that each too. So like right here, roses, right, and right there would be like the sunflowers, right? Right here would obviously be the lavender. And then right here probably could be potatoes, right? And just put potatoes right here. And then carrot, I could actually maybe extend some of the farms up somewhere. Or, well, I could definitely split. Right here's sunflower. Right? Right here's roses. Right there could be carrot. And then potato. Lavender. And then I could maybe put some, I'll find a spot for the beetroot. Maybe I could do like another just like section right here of beetroot. Because no one like, beetroot adds color and stuff, however like not that much. So maybe do just something like here, extending off into the sea perhaps. But like, that's like the start. I'm gonna name this the wheat field start. You know, like a very dramatic episode named The Wheat Field. Bun dun dun. But like, I definitely am really excited to get back into this thing. I'll probably figure out a way to just stay motivated. Definitely. But I'm so glad this episode's taken way longer than I originally planned. And remember, if you want to check out me streaming, it'll be in the description of the video. The channels will also, I guess, be in the description. If you want to go see the VODs or anything, or see what other videos I have on my other channels. So yeah, that's kind of it for the night. I will see y'all in my next video, which hopefully won't take me hours. I guess this one did, because wow, it's taking forever. I will also add more decorations to over here. Okay, goodbye.